The following information is being presented to you by Dr. Paul Reed, Chief Executive Officer and co-founder of Receptipharm, a division of Nutrapharma Corporation. From 1996 to May of 2001, Dr. Reed was an independent consultant to several privately held biotech companies. Dr. Reed also advised his clients regarding human and veterinary regulatory affairs for the United States, Canada, and Europe, in drug applications, drug production, new drug development, clinical trial design, patient monitoring, and experimental design. From 1993 to 1996, Dr. Reed was employed by the United States Medical Research Institute for Infectious Diseases at Fort Detrick, Maryland, under a grant from the National Research Council in Washington, D.C. Under the grant, he was responsible for the expression and purification of a variety of neuroactive components from snake venom and bacterial yeast systems and purification of expressed material with expansion to large-scale vaccine production. From 1991 to 1993, Dr. Reed was employed as a postdoctoral researcher at Public Health Laboratories in Portsdown, England, and Ruhr University in Bochum, Germany, where he was responsible for converting the laboratory to the utilization of genetic techniques. Dr. Reed's PhD studies centered on investigating the activity and function of neuroion channels. Dr. Reed has a bachelor's degree in microbiology from Trinity College in Dublin, Ireland, and his PhD is in neurobiochemistry from Imperial College in London, England. In addition, Dr. Reed has completed FDA courses in current good manufacturing practices and the preparation of standard operating procedures in accordance with government guidelines. Dr. Reed is the leading world expert in the therapeutic use of snake venom neurotoxins.
Hi, we're here today to introduce Cobroxin, a new treatment for chronic pain. Cobroxin is a US monographed homeopathic medication. However, it is the only over-the-counter Category 2 painkiller that is available. That is non-opiate, non-narcotic, non-addictive, it's clinically proven, and fundamentally it's safe. When we say clinically proven, we say that it is more powerful than morphine. On a molecular basis, it is over 600 times more powerful than morphine. When we look at the World Health Organization's pain scale, there are 3 levels: Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3. Stage 1 it covers the standard over-the-counter medications, such as aspirin, acetaminophen, ibuprofen, and naproxen sodium. If you need anything with more powerful analgesic activity, you must get a prescription. For moderate pain, we have opiate NSAID combinations, such as Tylenol 3, Percocet, and Vicodin. For severe pain, we're going to have morphine and hydromorphone. What Cobroxin does is it introduces a moderate painkiller that is available over the counter. What is moderate pain? Moderate pain is pain that prevents you from getting a good night's sleep or that may cause you to lose the occasional day at work. So who are you interested in? 50 million people in the United States have chronic pain. Of that, 10 million people have neuropathic pain. 27% have lower back pain. 15% of people will either have neck pain or headaches. If we look at where Cobroxin is to be positioned, we look at the revenues for analgesics, we see that $6 billion a year is spent on over-the-counter medications in the United States. The vast majority of the revenue is spent on prescription products, up to $14 billion. So Cobroxin will be set to drive some of that revenue back down to the OTC market. Thereby, it creates a new over-the-counter category by not needing a prescription. If we look at who we want to target with Cobroxin, we're interested in making potent pain relief accessible to people, for example, who don't have health care. Over 42 million people and counting. People who don't have prescription coverage. Stage 2 analgesics are very expensive. The average 30-day cost is $90 to $100. You've got people who are afraid of opiates, the side effects, and the problems that they may manifest, and of course addiction always being there. People who are subject to drug screening can't use opiates because it might put their job in jeopardy. And then you've got people for whom NSAIDs don't work, or maybe abusing them, and this is what leads to the toxicity problems, and then they just decide they're going to live with the pain. And that's a familiar situation for people who have back pain. The other thing it does is it allows physicians an option to provide potent pain relief without having to resort to opiates, which provides them with a serious headache of their own. So we're trying to target consumers not well served by the current market. And now, with all these issues associated with Percocet and Vicodin, which are NSAID opiate combinations, that abusing these drugs have caused severe liver toxicity. This is not a problem associated with Cobroxin. So we're providing Cobroxin initially in two formats. The first format is a 1 ounce volume. It's a 30-day supply. We'll give 2 sprays every 3 hours, which is a standardized dosing format. And it'll be about 12 units per carton. 2 ounce topical gel format is aimed at providing pain relief in the areas of the joints, on the fingers and toes.
For more information, go to www.cobroxin.com or call 1-800-410-1113. Cobroxin is distributed by Xenacare Holdings, Inc.